Did you know domestic violence is the single major cause of injury to women, outnumbering auto accidents, muggings, and rapes combined? Every 15 seconds, a woman is victim to domestic violence, usually in her home. Advocates for a Violence-Free Community is a nonprofit, volunteer-based organization whose mission is to end domestic violence in Grand County. The organization provides extensive victim support services, information, prevention, education, and community awareness.
My involvement with Advocates Victim Assistance Team began in June of 2004 and has been quite the journey. I must say that if it had not been for this extremely caring and helpful group of staff and volunteers, that my life and the life of my child may have turned out much, much differently.
We're often asked if domestic violence and sexual assault are real problems here in Grand County, and the unfortunate answer is yes, it is. 1 in 4 women will be affected by domestic violence. We help people that are in immediate need of crisis intervention. That could be anything from safe housing to helping a person obtain a restraining order, to counseling, to simply guiding them through the process and helping them understand the system and also the cycle of violence in the dynamic that they're currently living in. And our role is to stay with someone through that process, from the first phone call through whatever it is that they need long term.
Through all of the valuable education provided to me with regards to the domestic violence cycle and many, many telephone conversations, I am now equipped with the tools that I need to regain control of my life, self-esteem, and independence.
Domestic violence is about power and control, and unfortunately there's a 75% greater risk of harm or death when someone's leaving the situation. So while oftentimes what's asked is, why doesn't she leave? What we should be asking is, why does he abuse her?
I can truly say, with all honesty, that if it had not been for continuing contact with the caring and knowledgeable staff and volunteers of Advocates in this county, I would most likely not have discovered the courage within myself to make the necessary changes towards rebuilding a safer, happier, more fulfilling new life for myself and my son. Even though change is hard and I am starting over, I know in my heart that removing my son and I is the right thing to do for our safety and well-being.
The impact of domestic violence tends to have the ripple effect. When you look at the impact on children, we know that young girls are more likely to be abused in their lifetime, and young boys are more likely to become abusers. The Advocates Victim Assistance Team's mission is to end domestic violence and sexual assault in Grand County. So another important role of Advocates is educating the community so we can all start participating in breaking the cycle of violence.
Many dangers, toils and snares, we